Recap of Days of Our Lives, spoilers. On Thursday, April 4th, Nicole comes close to hitting Holly during argument about motherhood. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Thursday's episode of Days of Our Lives saw Kate Roberts Brady paying a visit to the monastery once again to bring snacks and supplies to Lucas Horton. Despite Kate's prayers for Lucas, he was desperate for her help in getting him out. Kate reminded Lucas that his deal with Harris Michaels was never official, but she assured him she would take the matter to the governor if necessary. Feeling lonely, Lucas received a pep talk from Kate, who promised to help him gain his freedom. Meanwhile, at Small Bar, Marlena Evans questioned Alex Kyriakis about his intentions with Kristen DiMera. When Paulina Price joined them, Alex quickly excused himself. Paulina ordered a vodka and complained about her dietary restrictions before her upcoming treatment. Even though Paulina was dreading isolation, Marlena suggested she could suit up and visit her briefly. The hospital was willing to make an exception to the no visitors policy for Marlena. Paulina also expressed her concerns about Lexi Carver appearing in her hospital room to perform miracles, fearing Marlena would think she was crazy. However, Marlena reassured Paulina that she wasn't insane and mentioned that there were many mysteries in the world that people didn't understand. When Paulina inquired about Marlena's well-being, Marlena subtly hinted at her struggles in helping John Black come to terms with his past. At the townhouse on Thursday's episode of Days, Tate Black returned home with Teresa Donovan and Brady Black. Now that Tate was free from wearing his ankle monitor, he was eager to grab a burger and catch up with his friends. Brady and Teresa made Tate promise not to see Holly Jonas while he was out, and after making that commitment, he left to meet up with his friends. Teresa informed Brady that Tate needed his room back, prompting her to consider clearing out her belongings. Despite Brady's offer for Tate to stay on the couch, Teresa insisted that Tate should have his own bed after his time at the halfway house. Brady suggested Teresa could sleep in his bed instead, causing her to be caught off guard. After a moment of awkwardness, Brady clarified that he would sleep on the sofa while Teresa took his bed. Although Teresa pretended to understand, she ultimately decided it was best for her to move out. She mentioned getting a room at the Salem Inn, hugged Brady, and left with her suitcases. Later on, Days of Our Lives, Brady found himself thinking about Teresa and Tate as he looked at a photo of them together. Brady's rekindling feelings for Teresa became apparent as he cautioned himself against getting too involved. In the park, Alex encountered Tate and expressed his concerns about Tate leaving the halfway house. Tate explained that he was now free and told Alex not to pretend to care. Alex reminded Tate that Teresa was the one who ended things and reassured him that he was happy about his release. As Tate tried to deflect questions about Holly's involvement, Alex admired his loyalty and considered him a better person. Alex couldn't imagine forgiving someone who had betrayed him like that. Later, Alex ran into Teresa carrying her luggage in the town square. He mentioned his conversation with Tate and tried to persuade Teresa not to stay at the Salem Inn. Instead, he offered for her to move back in with him and return to their original platonic roommate arrangement. Initially hesitant, Teresa eventually agreed after Alex promised to be a perfect gentleman. At the DiMera mansion, during Thursday's episode of Days, Nicole DiMera had a conversation with Holly where she revealed news about her punishment. Nicole pointed out that Holly had committed a crime by lying and allowing E.J. DiMera to falsely prosecute innocent Tate. Initially apologetic and willing to face the consequences, Holly's attitude changed as the discussion progressed. Nicole interrogated Holly about obtaining drugs from school and admitting to sneaking champagne at the christening reception. This lack of trust from Holly led Nicole to order her to write apology letters and attend therapy, potentially leading to further treatment if necessary. Holly, realizing this could mean rehab, reacted negatively. Additionally, Nicole grounded Holly indefinitely, taking her cell phone and car keys as part of her plan to protect her and prevent any further relapse. Nicole's constant complaining about being in a coma for so long made Holly feel like she was being robbed of a chance to live. Despite Holly's refusal, Nicole insisted on taking her phone and car keys. Fed up, Holly exploded at Nicole, accusing her of keeping secrets to avoid being seen as a bad mother. In truth, Holly turned to drugs because Nicole was absent. Holly pointed out that her father had passed away before she was born, making Nicole her only parent. During her outburst, Holly implied that Nicole had taught her to be self-sufficient, so she wouldn't have to be there for her. Holly criticized Nicole's romantic decisions, claiming that EJ didn't care about her, unlike Eric Brady. When Holly speculated about Nicole's future partner, Nicole almost hit her. Despite Nicole's wishes for Holly to go to bed, she ultimately decided to go upstairs herself. As she stood on the staircase, she looked saddened. Meanwhile, Tate made a surprise appearance and kissed Holly, who admitted she hadn't been in contact with him since her phone was taken away by Nicole. Before Nicole returned, Tate left with plans to meet Holly again. This allowed Nicole to have a conversation with her daughter, expressing how much she meant to her and reflecting on their recent argument. Despite her efforts, Holly remained upset. As Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest, Holly's troubles are far from over, so stay tuned for more drama involving Nicole's difficult daughter. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.